Hello and welcome back to RimWorld. So I got some feedback on the first video from a few friends of mine, and apparently I was so concerned with doing everything just right that I just forgot to just play the game. So I'm going to try that this time. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. I don't really remember where I was. It's okay, so low food. So I need to address that. And these potato plants are nowhere near grown. So let's introduce another thing. These are sun lamps. They're very bright. They can make your plants grow at night or indoors, but they also use up a lot of energy. So let's start building that. Just building another battery. It's always good to have your energy flow into batteries before you have them. One second. I don't know why, but every time I leave this game, it resets my sound volume to obnoxiously loud. It's always best to have your energy flow into batteries before they go out to your various electronics, just so that you're storing it up. So as you can see, it's getting to be nighttime, but it's still pretty dark, and down here you can see that it's still growing. Food's pretty important. If people go too long without eating, they get angry and they either go insane and start attacking you, or they just wander off and leave your colony. Oh, okay. So now it gives me a chance to name my colony. I always just go with the default Crashville because I'm not original. Alright, so fast forwarding, letting this stuff grow. I'm going to go ahead and queue up some more orders. Let's make this a little bit longer before we start splitting it off into the base. Actually, how far until the wall? There we go. So let's start this out. Oh, there we go. What is this? Okay, so my first raider attack. So I can jump to location, and they still haven't landed yet. Let's put it on normal time. And let's see what we've got here. A pirate with a pistol. And she's already about half dead. Ooh, she's got really good shooting in melee. She's pretty good. Now, with raiders, you can either just sit here and wait until they get ready to attack, but usually by then, if they landed with any damage, they'll usually heal up before they come and get you. So here's my scientist. I'm gonna go ahead and build a quick little prison. Alright, so I'm building some walls and a door, and now I'm going to put a bed in there, and as soon as that gets built, let's fast forward this. I'll mark it as prisoner only, which will make this sort of a holding cell. More research. And that's where I can keep the prisoner. You can try and convert prisoners to join your team. It's actually not that hard to do. It just takes a lot of time. Build faster. Alright, so now I can switch this normal bed. Press F, switch it over to prisoner. And one more piece, and there we go. And that's just the roof being built over it. Lag. Lots of lag for some reason. Let's pause it. Come on now. I'm gonna pause the recording real quick. And we're back. And that fixed it. Okay. So now let's go ahead, grab the scientist, who happens to be our fighter. Let's start moving her up. Let's get her behind cover. See, I started moving towards her, and now she decided that she's going to start attacking me. Oh, got hit. Actually, let's move her back, see if we can get another person to help out. Who's got good melee? 3 and 7. So let's take Potts. Move him over here, see if we can help her out. Having a good brawler, or someone who's really good at melee, is good, because you've got a much higher chance to just incapacitate someone rather than kill them whenever you attack them, which means that, you know, you get more people quicker, instead of just killing everyone. Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I don't even need Pots. Where'd you go? Okay. Undraft, so... Well, actually, let's... Yeah, that's good. So, now that she's incapacitated over here, I can use a drafted person, right-click, and tell them to capture. So now she'll come over here, pick her up, and drag her off to the cell. Let's make sure we've got, yeah, a warden and a doctor. Got us another pistol over here too. Let's unforbid that and give that to... Where'd you go, Potts? There we go. Let's give that to Potts real quick. That way we've got 2 people with guns. Go faster. Faster. Oh, I've only got 2 food. That's not good. We got some sitting here, but unless it's in the stockpile, it's kind of useless. So a few things that I've decided for the videos. I'm going to cut them down to 20 minutes, because that last one being 28 minutes was just under 1 gig, so if it would have been a couple seconds longer, I probably wouldn't have been able to upload it at all. And I know I said I was going to try and make tutorials, but I'm not really good at teaching people how to play games. I'm just, you know, I'm not even going to say I'm good at playing games. I like playing games. So I'm just going to do that instead. And you can watch, and you can enjoy, or you can not enjoy. It's up to you. I'm not going to force anything on you. Hurry up! You move so slow. On this little symbol, the doors are mechanical, but if they aren't powered, then they just take a little while to get through. Okay, so now whenever you get a prisoner, you can get this little prisoner menu, and you can check if they get food or not, which I don't know why you would want to keep a prisoner and not give them food. You should, you know, just leave them out to starve to death or bleed out or die instead. And then I can tell them to try and recruit, and then you can choose the method that they're interacted with. So friendly chat should get them pretty happy and to join me. In prison, very cramped environment, so that's going to take a while to counter by just, you know, sweet talking them. Okay, let's speed it back up. I generally leave it in 2x or 3x speed whenever there's no combat. Whenever there's combat, I always do it in regular time. One of the recent updates actually forces you to play in regular time whenever there's fighting going on, which I like. Because playing in 3x or 2x time while you need to be making, you know, spur of the moment tactical decisions kind of ruins the gameplay. Okay, wake up. Who is, I think Dixon? Yeah, Dixon is my warden. What is with this lag? Delivering food, okay. So I think Holder is still bleeding out, which is not good. But once Dixon or Doctor/Warden gets in there, should make things better. Actually, no, she's not bleeding out. That's what the little red plus signs mean. It means that she's healing. She is incapacitated, though. That means she can't walk around on her own. So she has to have everyone bring her stuff and feed her until she gets better. Alright, so we're harvesting the plants, and hopefully, yeah, he's just gonna go over there and eat. which is incredibly inefficient because they get upset because they eat raw food. So instead of just carrying it over to the stockpile and then making the nutrient paste out of it, they're just making themselves more unhappy. Which is, you know, self-defeating, but whatever. They can do what they want. They're probably all going to die soon anyways. I used to be good at this game, and then there were some updates to the way the combat system works, and I'm lucky to survive, 20 days now. But that's fine. Like I said, I like games like this. I like losing. I like having to restart from scratch and trying different strategies. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is a bug, but whenever a prisoner is hungry and they're asleep so they can't eat, it seems that the warden just keeps on grabbing food and delivering it over and over and over. Even though they've got food right there. But yeah, see now the prison has suddenly become my stockpile. Just so much stuff to do. We're not getting anything done. Alright. Where's my scientist? Okay, my scientist's almost done. One of the things that I like to do as soon as I'm done researching everything, even if my scientist is good at things other than researching, I like to only make them haul and clean. Oh, speaking of which, done with research. For a little while just to get everything done. And I know that wasn't a lot of research stuff, but just keep in mind it is alpha and there's bound to be plenty more things to research. Okay, so what is this? Okay, so Dixon successfully recruited Holder. So now I've got me a fourth person there, and they show up here, and I can do whatever I want with them. So not really good at mining, but having a miner is always good. Won't waste time with growing or construction. And we'll leave her on plant cutting, hauling, and cleaning, which is good. So I can turn my scientist back on to plant cutting because now we've got two people that can do hauling and cleaning. Alright, so I've got that prison bed, and now that I've got an extra person, it says I need extra colonist beds. Uh-oh. Okay, it just disappeared, but it said mental break. That shows up whenever someone's like pretty upset. It's probably Potts in here. Yeah, Potts was running around in here. They don't like the dark. Alright, so let's make us another sleeping spot, and let's start moving everything down here. So I'm going to put 4 sleeping spots down here. Oops, let's move that one back over. No, go away. There we go. Move this one back over. And then let's just sell these 3 up here. Sorry, Dixon, you gotta wake back up. Okay, so now they will start sleeping down here, which is good, because more central area. I don't really want to spend too much time up here. Oh, and now that I'm done researching, I can get rid of that. And I'm gonna move this. Let's go ahead, get us another battery, because this one's full. And every second that I don't have extra room for the energy to go into, I'm wasting energy, and I don't like being inefficient. Let's actually build another one. And then let's build a nutrient paste dispenser. Let's put it right here. That way if they're working in the tunnels, they don't have to go too far. And let's, I guess, now I'll wait until that is built before I sell the old one. Holder, stop mining. You're terrible at it. Oh, another quick thing I need to do. You can designate a home area, and your colonists will fight fires and clean up stuff that's in the home area. So all this rubble and, little pebbles and aftermath of mining that's sitting on the ground right here, I'm gonna highlight all that, and whenever they get a chance, because cleaning's almost the last thing on the priority list, whenever they get a chance, they'll start cleaning that up, and that'll make them happier while they're working because it won't be so dirty. Let's just build a bunch of batteries. I have a bunch of metal. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Or cancel, not sell. Let's build this stuff. Let's go ahead and let them build that first. That way they don't get trapped back there. Alright, what are you doing? Stop eating from there. Get to building. Actually, at this point, let's just get everyone on building. The faster I get this done, the faster I can move on to something else. This still seems incredibly loud. Alright. So we got our batteries charging up, and now I can start putting lights down here. So power conduit all the way down. Alright, so nutrient paste dispenser is built, so I can get rid of this old one, and they'll no longer have to walk around there. And I'm going to go ahead and move a stockpile down here. There we go. That way they can start dumping stuff there. And let's get rid of this. It's a lot of energy to waste, but I get some metal back, so it's not a huge deal. Alright, so now I've got all my people down here in this somewhat easily defensible area. Got me a little pre-made bunker kind of thing here with this rock debris. So that'll be nice. And let's get some more mining set up. Still low on food, but shouldn't be too big of a deal. Soon I'll be able to set up some hydroponic tables. I'm keeping this prison just in case I end up running into other people that I can capture. Oh, it's raining. That's not good. Whenever it rains, certain objects can short circuit. The things that I know that can are actually nutrient paste dispensers, the power conduits, and batteries. So all three of these things right here, pretty much what my entire colony is running off of, could randomly explode at any moment. Which isn't good, but right now I don't really have a choice until I get more of this area dug out. Coming up on the 20-minute mark, which is when I'm going to stop the video. If you have any suggestions as to video length, I'm not going to do 30 minutes because, like I said, I won't be able to upload that. But 20-25 minutes, that should be fine. Just if anyone has any preferences, or even 15 minutes, then I can make more videos at a time. Bunch of metal right here. This is a really nice area. And it doesn't go all the way through, so I can still keep this wall and just chop all this metal out. Oh, what happened there? Oh yeah, that one was already fully grown. I'm not sure exactly why there's such a huge difference between these plants. I thought they planted them all at the same time, but I guess not. Oh, and I keep on forgetting, I don't need to have this sun lamp on whenever it's actually daytime. So I'm just wasting energy. Yeah, very efficient of me, huh? Let's go ahead and turn that off. It should be bright enough. Nope, not yet. Oh, turn it on. Go. There we go. I think it's either 7 or 8 whenever it's bright enough. Let's find out. Yeah, 7. Alright, so Johns is in here cleaning everything up, which is good. That should keep people from getting too angry. Ooh, and everything's mined out, so let's go ahead and start doing rooms. Alright, so I'm going, well, I like to lay things out. Actually, I'm going to hold that off until next episode, because it's about 20 minutes. So I will see you next time.